Does somebody like Adams Oshiomhole have the guts to come to this country to talk? Somebody that even impoverished Nigerians? Is he not the person that contributed in bringing Buhari to power, second tenure, to come and mess up? Was he not the person that was clapping for Buhari? Adams Oshiomhole. If we do free and fair election in his family, can he win? Will Adams Oshiomhole be proud to call himself former NLC chairman? It is not when he left NLC this thing that we know what he was doing, how he was using NLC to negotiate for power, and we thought that he was even an activist then.
Is there any scenario that you think that Tinubu can be defeated in 2027?
He is defeated.
How?
What do you mean by how?
How?
It's through our ballot.
Yes, because you make it sound as if it's going to be easy.
He's controlling
the INEC, he has 34 governors, he's controlling the army and everybody.
It's going to be easy. INEC is a human being. Let him mess up. He's controlling the army. That army is a human being. You kill everybody. When you go to a community, you use your AK-47, shoot everybody, so that it will be on record that you shoot the whole distance and carry the ballot box because of you want an incompetent person to be there. It's going to be easy. Nigeria can make it easy.
All right, welcome to another edition of Niger Unfiltered, a SYMFONI podcast. And our guest on today's edition of the program is a Nigerian Democratic Congress candidate for Ahiazu Ezini-Itembise Federal Constituency in the forthcoming elections next year. Maxwell Opara, PhD. It's a pleasure having you on the program.
It's a pleasure. You're looking good.
Chief.
You're looking like a senator.
And you're looking like a chief.
An
ambassador.
Yes, sir. It's my pleasure.
All right, thanks, and good to have you again. All right, let's start with the topical issues in the polity right now, and that is the allegations surrounding the bribery scandal involving the Chief of Staff to the President, Gbajabiamila, and Prince Adeniyi Adeyemi, who is said to be a fake DG of an agency of government, Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, who accused the Chief of Staff to the President of asking for 600 million naira to be appointed as a DG. And he had already, according to him, collected 400 million, leaving a balance of 200 million to fully secure and cement the appointment. And the Chief of Staff to the President has publicly disowned, one, the council, and of course, the man himself. Meanwhile, the presidency, through a very lengthy statement from the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, said the man is an impostor and that they don't understand what he's talking about. So what do you make of this kind of drama in the presidency?
Another embarrassment to the nation. That's what I make out. You see, when we do something in this country, we should also know the implication of that. We are talking about Chief of Staff to the President. An allegation of this magnitude is leveled against you, and they want to discharge it with a wave of hand. And the presidency through, I think, the media person, Onanuga, is talking about nonsense. Once an allegation is made against you, subject yourself to investigation. Step aside. Let the investigation proceed. We are talking about a very weighty allegation, creating a non-existent ministry. And the money is being budgeted. Who budgeted that money? Both CBN, because this is a criminal conspiracy against the Nigerian people. Do you know how much we are owing? So these people will just go and borrow money. When they borrow money that's supposed to be used for development, they will share it among themselves. No wonder that there is no community you go today, you see a very well-equipped functional healthcare. No wonder that we have high mortality rate in Nigeria. No wonder people are dying as a result of inadequate medical facility. And anytime they are sick, they will eject out abroad. Even shamefully, those of them who are even facing criminal trial would even apply. Give me my passport. Let me go for medical checkup outside, including the governors. So you can see the kind of leaders we have, fraudsters that we have in the government. So I want to align myself with the submission of other people. Once a criminal allegation is made against you, the presidency, you are on trial. The presidency is on trial. You cannot be a judge in your own case. The president of the you can't be a judge in your own case. You are expected to subject yourself to investigation. Step aside. We have done it before. That of what's the name? Nnaji. Did the Nnaji is there any panel report against him? But once that thing is made, the president advised him to resign, and he resigned, and the investigation continued. Why is that of Gbajabiamila is different? Is it because he's a Yoruba man, and the Yoruba man is the president? They should stop this joke taken too far.
When it is said that this guy has an office at the Federal Secretariat, this guy has a budget, or the council or the commission has a budget in 2026 budget.
As I speak to you, no arrest has been made. And it's going to end here. This thing we are saying is going to end here. And life goes on. Because they have seen it all. Go and see, even as at yesterday, retired police officers, those who use their life to defend this country, to serve this country, they are protesting. They are occupying the entire premises of the National Assembly and the Asovila, because nobody is paying them their entitlements. Nobody is talking about their welfare. And you created a ghost ministry and use it to be siphoning Nigerian money.
Let's look at, for the sake of argument, from the position of the presidency, that this man is an impostor. That since October last year, that they set up, they wrote the DSS and wrote the police to investigate him. And this man says he has about 200 staff. He has a domiciliary account with CBN, has an office space at the Federal Secretariat. So Nigerians are wondering, can you just walk into Federal Secretariat and pick up an office? If it's possible, maybe I might also go there and pick up an office.
It is a conspiracy. All of them know. They know what they're doing. Head of service is on trial. They know this game. CBN governor, they are involved. National Assembly, they are involved. Chief of, they are all involved. Are they talking to kids? They are talking to people like Maxwell Opara. We're supposed to occupy Nigeria. We're supposed to start demonstrating, protesting that these people should leave. But who will protest? When you want to protest now, they say because you are protesting because of Mass and if you are from Igbo, or because you are protesting because of Peter Obi. You are from the north protesting. They will say because you are no longer in power. You are from the Yorubas to protest. I hear them say, those who understand, they said because they bribe you to come and destroy your brother's government. So the nation has been divided along ethnic, tribal, and whatever sentiment, religious sentiment. So Nigerians should, as a matter of urgency, say no. We must get to the root of this. That's the only area to move forward.
Before the global community, how does this make us look? One, this guy met with EFCC chairman. This guy met with Deputy Speaker of the House of Reps. This guy met with diplomatic corps. As many as possible government officials, this guy was meeting with them, organizing summits on behalf of Nigeria or in the name of... How does he present us before the global community?
How do you have a reputation before global community? The global community knows what is going on. It's just like somebody. It's just like a criminal, a family that to know that there are criminals in your place. So one early morning you wake up, see your villagers are tie somebody apart front and be singing a thief, a thief, a thief. Say, who is that person? They say another family of a thief. Okay. I beg. But is that why you people are making noise? Because you know that that's the only thing that can come out from there. So we are known as people who are corrupt. We are known as people whose leaders are corrupt. We are known as people, Nigerians are known as a place where you can do anything and get away with it. That's why they can't take you serious. That's why if you go to any country now, as you arrive at the airport, if you queue on the line to clear this thing, they will see others, they will be opening fast. But immediately you step into the counter, it's your turn. That green passport, if others they are taking others 2 minutes, 3 minutes, your own would be 30 minutes. After you dance, go and see my yoga. Move like this. You do not commit any offense, it's that green passport. That's what our leaders, criminal leaders, did to us.
The ADC presidential candidate Atiku Obi has asked President Tinubu to suspend his chief of staff. Do you agree with this opinion?
Yes. Is this supposed to be waiting for Atiku? Somebody that they level this kind of allegation with verifiable facts. You should have just step aside. Even when the president says, Mr. President, please, let me step aside. When I finish, I'll come back. It's right.
All right, let's move on to other issues. UNB said to rally support for the NDC ahead of 2027. Are you planning to contest in 2027 and for what position?
Yes, I have the ticket for NDC ticket to contest for House of Representatives. Ayers is a federal constituency to represent Ayers is a federal constituency. So after the primaries, I was given the ticket, and that's where we are. So when I got the ticket, I went to my village. I just informed them. They said I should come, let them pray for me, because of what I have done in MBC in particular and Nigeria in general. I thought that they were joking. The whole community, the 2 local governments, organized themselves. Boxes, people, no market that day. So before I could arrive at Imo Airport was full to the brim. It was jam-packed. The crowd was massive. Almost all the traditional dancing group came. Who organized, I don't know. It was later that they told me that they got information that I coming. Under 2 days, they planned that thing. Kill cow. Cook.
And you are not aware of this?
I am not aware. I know that I was thinking that it's the party officials whom I told that will come and welcome me. And I learned that my own kindred in my village, they said that they would do something for me in the evening. I never knew that when the news, everybody said, even those who said that they have not seen me in life, that are coming to see me. So that is what we did. And we have gone round. So the structure is already there. So God being with us, who has been with us, who win the election.
So NDC is right on ground now in the
yes,
and Imo State.
Of course, you should know. You should know what Peter Obi stood for. So Peter Obi is a credible candidate, tested and trusted. Where he go, we go. Anybody that wants the development of this country are there following Peter Obi, because he has the key to solution of this country. What is the key? Make sure that the money for the public, meant for the public. That's all. No, from consumption to production. Converting night vigil to night shift.
All right, let's look at what happened last week, that a lot of persons were wondering what exactly is the judiciary up to. They're talking about the Lokoja Federal High Court that gave judgment that the NDC should be deregistered because of an application by Peace Movement Party. And the NDC leadership and legal analysts are questioning this move. But a lot of persons are asking, should a court be allowed to overturn its own final judgments?
Yes. A judge can set aside his own judgment only on if that judgment is delivered on fraudulent ground.
So do we say this case, the NDC case, was it delivered on fraudulent grounds?
No, that's where the question now comes up. In the first instance, there was a judgment delivered. And a meddlesome interloper, a busybody, who called himself an association, unregistered political party, approached court to set it aside It's my logo. You went to the university and you have your first degree certificate. And this person never went to the university. He's not even write JAMB. Only for him to ask a court. And when the university failed to register, recognize you, or give you a certificate, now you approach court. Court, to look at this university, they refuse to recognize me as a graduate. And I have the graduate. Court now order that you should recognize you as a graduate because of the certificate. Another person who is not even a graduate, who don't even know what graduate means, now approach the same court. That certificate of Victor is my own. That certificate of Victor is my own. And the person knows, go and bring Victor, let's ask. The person knows, say, who are those universities that supposed to be people should bring? He just went ahead and granted that application. He did not expressly order the INEC to deregister NDC. He said, I hereby set it aside and other parties. But the appeal has been lodged in, a motion for stay has been filed, served INEC. So everything is moving. NDC is really uploading their candidates.
Some persons have argued that the latest judgment is a strategic move aimed at destabilizing the opposition.
Of course.
Who do you think benefits from this judgment, and who do you believe could be primarily behind it?
The ruling government and the ruling party. They are the people, because they don't want to have opposition. They don't want to have opposition.
Is this born out of empirical data, or is just an assumption?
Well, you can't call it an assumption because of their comments. But I don't want to go into that anyway. The matter is in court.
Okay, let's talk about the democratic space and political context. High-profile opposition figures have raised concerns that the ruling cancelling the registration of NDC threatens Nigeria's multi-party democracy. Is the judiciary narrowing the multi-party space?
I don't know how to address this issue of judiciary, but I can only beg our lords. You people are the last hope of a common man. Using this medium, our lords, what shall you be remembered for? Oputa is remembered for something. Nnemeka JS is remembered for something. Anagolo JS is remembered for something. Kayode JS is remembered for something. Karibi White is remembered for something. Bello JS is remembered for something. I can name them, people that have been remembered for something. My lords, what shall you be remembered for? Like Charlie Oputa, Charlie Boy, hate him, but anytime Charlie Boy step into a place, only one thing will open door for him, the name Oputa. The name Oputa. People would like to associate with Charlie Boy, not because of his entertainment or whatever thing, but for the fact that he is the son of Oputa. What did Oputa do? Oputa gave law that stands the test of time. I'm the son of Nnemeka JAC. Oh, wonderful. Your father, that renowned jurist. I'm the son of Anegolo JAC. I'm the son of Karibi White. I'm the son of Kayode. I'm a child of Bello JAC. What shall you be remembered for?
All right. Do opposition parties realistically stand a chance in the present political space?
I don't know what you mean by opposition parties. Nigerians are going to vote for candidates in 2027 because the political trajectory of this country has changed. Everybody's interested in governance because everybody's affected. I met some team of soldiers in Enugu. So when we were discussing, so they told me that any person that I see in the Nigerian army today, in the Nigerian military today, at their level, is a frustrated person. That even they mad that are doing it is because if they drop gun, what are they going to do? So it is no longer, I could remember when we were in the primary school, what do you want to do if you grow up? I want to be a policeman. I want to be a soldier. I want to be a teacher. But nobody says that thing again. In fact, if you even pick form that you are going to join Nigerian army, the entire family will come meeting for you. They will ask you, go and start selling pure water. Go and start be roasting corn. Because our leaders has destroyed the Nigerian military, destroyed Nigerian police. So when you're talking about opposition, I don't know what you mean by opposition. If you like, I'm in NDC. If you like, if you think that you hide in the NDC or hide under Peter Obi to win election, Nigerians are wise. I just came back from the village. The people that you feel that are don't even know what was going on. They're in front of our village. There is the place they sell all this pame and chicken and all these things. Those local bar where people gather. If you go there, you see people analyzing politics for me, analyzing how they. So I say, the people that you feel that their own is, they will say no. 2027, they are tired of rice. Barrister, we know you. We know you. We are going to vote for you and Peter Obi. You for this, Peter Obi for this. If others come, we'll also view them. If anybody is qualified in this party, we'll vote for him. You see them there because now they are tired. So opposition, that we are doing our best. Few of us, we are talking. But you know, the APC, when APC government came into power in 2015, they killed opposition. When Jonathan was ruling, protest is every day something. But now go and do protest. If you just say that, Mr. Victor, saying that the media people in FCT, podcast media people in FCT, that people will be doing protest tomorrow, that you are going to start from Fonto Square to this thing. Victor, announce it. You'll be picked. You'll be arrested this night by DSSS. Yes, it's as bad as that. So when you're talking about opposition, there is no opposition in Nigeria. We are just trying to see if we can retrieve our country from these political bandits.
Do you think Nigerian youths are well coordinated and prepared for 2027 elections in the light of what is happening in the polity now?
From what I have seen, they are. They are. Some of them are telling me that 2027 is last carry checkup. Either they get it right or they forget about it. They are from, are you not seeing the ones that are coming from South Africa? The one of South Africa is the one that is pronounced. So there are some other all these minor African countries. Their one is not pronounced. They were dealing with you to an extent that when you rent a place, a shop, the landlord will just come and lock it. All those ones, nobody is reporting them. Are you get what I'm saying? So they are coming and they discover that this country that they are going for, our own, is more better off than them. But what we don't have is a good leader. It is obvious before anybody now. So that's why whoever is thinking of rigging 2027 election should get himself prepared.
Okay, let's say some people have been saying that 2027 may be Nigeria's last election as we know it. Do you share these thoughts?
I would say yes. All depends on the president. If the government in power want Nigeria to disintegrate as a result of 2027 election, it is in their power. If they want Nigeria to be united, to be happy, it is in their hand. Why is it in their hand? When you feel that you are not going to do campaign, you are going to rig election, and people voted, you write the result. It may not be business as usual. You are calling for anarchy. That's why I said, yes, it is in their hand. I hear what I'm saying. No, it is not in their hand. If they said, come, INEC chairman, if I fail me. Make sure that you do the right thing. And the INEC chairman did the right thing. And he lose the election. So be it. So we'll still be united.
Do you trust this INEC to conduct free and fair elections?
Well, they ask one man when they bring out food, very big swallow, fufu. Can you finish this fufu? He said that it's soup that we decide.
So in the light of what you've seen, the few months that he has been INEC chairman, does he engender confidence that he's to be trusted?
No. No. Going by his antecedent, I know what I'm saying. I can say no. You see what he did, how he yanked off ADC before people raise alarm. And I know what I'm saying. So, but I believe that from the feelers he's getting, he still have an opportunity. But going by his antecedent, I doubt whether, because he had changed. He never taught me, but he taught most of my friends and unijos. Some persons I met, including his classmates, they said that he used to be a good man. But now that he has entered there, he has started misbehaving. So, and I pray that he will change for good, because he still have opportunity to do that.
Let's look at, let's return to the NDC and the judiciary once again. In the event that the Court of Appeal upholds the ruling and the NDC is off the ballot, will Peter Obi still be on the ballot? If not, what happens to the millions of Nigerians who see him as their only hope?
It will not stand, except the Court of Appeal also want to set the country on fire. It will not stand. Because there are some people that don't know what we are talking about judiciary. Yes, I may know it because I'm educated, I'm a lawyer. There are some people that in the village, they don't know what we are talking about. I told that I'm from the village. I know the kind of questions they are asking me. People are asking me funny questions. They don't even know what you mean by judiciary. What they are saying is that Tinubu is saying that Peter Obi will not contest. That's what most of them are saying. So when you are trying to explain to them, they say, who are those judges? Are you getting what I'm saying? Because one, most of them, people know that you don't need to be a lawyer for you to know that, for you to appeal against any matter, for a judge to set aside any judgment, it must be predicated on fraud. This one was not predicated on fraud. For you to appeal against any judgment, you must be a party to it, to the judgment. If you are not a party to that judgment, you seek leave of the court to appeal against the judgment. Not a judgment that you are fontus official. And that can be in court of appeal, not in that higher court. And then all the parties will be put on notice. This is an association that was not registered. It's not a political party. On what basis are you hearing him out? On what basis are you granting his application?
Fundamental rights.
No, it's not fundamental right. The matter is not predicated on fundamental right. It's a party issue. Are you getting what I'm saying? So even if you are, I said that it's a fundamental right, that you are interested, the judgment was delivered on the December, and the 3 months expired on March. For you to even apply, you first of all apply to be joined, seek leave, then apply for a motion for cessation of time, put the other parties on notice. So on this particular basis, it won't even stand. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because one, I can understand it, I can comport myself. There are some people that cannot comport themselves because Nigerians are tired and we cannot afford to have one party system. Election is all about contest.
So what will be the outcome of if this thing goes the way it's going?
I don't know.
We are already insinuating the present government don't want ABC, and supposing all these things happens.
You should ask them the question. They are the people ruling, but it may not be palatable because of what people are saying. It may not be palatable for them. Nobody can take it. Majority of Nigerians may not take it. So you should ask them. They are the people ruling. They have the intels. I think the DSSS, the police are giving them fillers. You know what I'm saying? Because the essence of DSSS, I know, is secret police. You mingle with people. You can even carry sugar cane as if you are selling sugar cane. You can even do as if you are a Mebola. So as to get fillers from people. What people are thinking that will happen if some political parties fail to participate in the election by using the judiciary to destroy the democratic setting. What people will do? They should go to the village, not me. You cannot be asking me.
Do you think Nigerians are properly conscientized to know what to do in the event the government try to muzzle their aspirations?
To the best of my knowledge, I can tell you yes. I told you that I told you what happened. Even those that I thought that don't even know their left and right. You are contesting election now. Barasa come. We learn that we saw you. We have seen your this thing, your activities. We learn that you are now the candidate of NDC. Come, let's talk. You say, what would this one be talking? But when they begin to analyze Nigerian politics, be telling you, imagine where they are telling me that nobody's going to court. They are not ready to go to court in 2027. That is going to be in that polling booth. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. Because they have lost confidence in the judiciary. Anybody who rigged this election, anybody who thought that he can rig this election, should also prepare his way. That's why I told you that the people that are their followers, they are same people now. Are they not? Go to market now. Have you told you are an investigative journalist? Go to market so that you'll be able to understand that these guys are playing with fire. So it won't stand. I pray it won't even get to that extent. I'm sure that judge that gave the distance, he must have been getting the heat now from the children. Because you are putting their life in danger. You don't want those children to be free. That Dashin Abi, what's the name of that judge? It's Dashi. How will your children be feeling now? How would they be pointing at him? Look at that man that gave that judgment. Say Peter Obi will not contest election. How would you feel? How much are they paying you if actually they paid you money? What is the legacy you are trying to leave behind? Must you collect everything? As a lawyer, it's not every brief that I normally take. You can't see me coming to defend a rapist. I don't do it. Yes, the law said that it's entitled to legal protection. Any other person can do it. You can't see me defending a terrorist, an armed robber, somebody after robbing a woman, collecting her belongings, you use bottle and a broken bottle and insert it in the woman's private part, and the woman bleeded and died. And somebody want me to come and defend such a person. I am Maxwell Opara before I become a lawyer. I have a conscience because I become a lawyer. Without lawyer, I can live. Without my conscience and my soul, I will not live. So you consider those things first. When somebody is asking you to do this thing, what really come to your mind, for goodness sake? These judges, where is your heart? Where is your heart, for goodness sake, my Lord? Where is your heart? Are you happy with the way things are going in this country? The problem we are having today is because of Nigerians are not opportune to elect their people. Look at a decision. My Lord, I'm looking at you. A decision of Mrs. Nenaya Oti. A decision of that woman. That woman decision changed the history of Abia State. Oh, is there anybody in Nigeria who doesn't know how Abia State, Aba was just a useless city? In less than 4 years, after 24 years, somebody changed that decision within 3 years. A decision of that woman. My Lord, INEC chairman, can't you do something so that you will be remembered? The woman handed over as a future vice chancellor last week. People were there celebrating him. Everywhere celebrating him, hailing her, celebrating her. And their own that's that judge that gave that wrong judgment. That's that judge. Do you even go to church if you're a Christian? Do you even go to mosque if you're a Muslim? Do you even go to social gathering? When you go to social gathering, do the MC also recognize you?
All right, so how would you assess the present government so far, their performance?
0.
In every area of life?
In every area, 0. The only area I would have just assessed him is the area of bringing a government closer to the people. That's the only area, by ensuring that there is a local government autonomy. That is the only thing that would have made people to say, at least if not else, let us enjoy this one. But what happened? Implementation, lack of political will. You kill a snake, you cannot carry a snake that you kill because of interest of 2027. And that thing has brought him from up to bottom. Because that would have been the best thing that would have happened to this government. Had it been that he look at the governors, whether you're supporting me or not supporting me, any governor that refused to have release the money, pay the money to that any local government that failed to open the account in their name, that will be assessed by the local government chairman, or will not release the money. But after that, the governors harass him. He now withdraw it. So that one, security is zero now. Of course, we are aware. Economy is zero. And which other thing? Road. The whole of Mbise, where I come from, the whole of Mbise, there is no road in Mbise.
But the Minister of Works is saying that they are doing so much.
Let him come now.
Infrastructure.
Let the Minister for Works. Do you know what my annoyance is? That these people, they have made our youth doesn't watch television again. Do you know that in my house, apart from me and my wife, sometimes children, they don't watch news because of the kind of rubbish politicians come to buy airtime and talk. They are now going in social media. In that social media, when they see that probably you are talking rubbish, they will scroll up. They just use the opportunity to watch football, watch this thing. Even when I come back, I want to watch news. They say, "Daddy, please, that thing is disturbing us. Lower it." Because of this kind of rubbish they are talking. I'm telling you that the whole of Mbise, no road. Mbise, my town, no road. We have 3 local governments here. For you to travel to Aba, you just enter Mbise Junction straight to Aba. That road is closed. So for you to travel to Aba, now you have to go to Umuahia before you travel to Aba. No interconnected road. If you go to the rest, you have to park because of we don't have functional local government.
The president now controls almost 34 governors, and he allegedly, and of course, some people are saying INEC is also under the presidency, which we know. So, what do you think? Is there at times you think the possibility of President Tinubu being defeated in 2027 with all this control?
That the worst thing that ever happened to the president is to allow all these governors to support him, because they are all bad, all of them, no exception. They can't even win in their family, their wife and children. I'm just telling you now, on a debate. So for you to even allow these governors to associate themselves with these governors that impoverish Nigerians like this, except to one or few of them that just entered there because of what happened in Rivers State. If I did not enter now, the man will just wake up in the early morning, just after taking coffee. He go say, "Come, Ananoga, Buala, come immediately. I hereby declare you state of emergency. You, what is that your name? Colonel Musa, go and become the minister administrator there." That's why you see most of them, they are scared. They are afraid. The ones that are, you can say, let me just manage, somebody like Fobara, somebody like the one of Enugu State, which other one that have 1 or 2 things they can show to their people. Every other ones, for the fact that he allowed himself to be associated, just like as I'm contesting an election, there are some people that will come to my house. When they leave, they say, "Come, Max, I said, yes. Is that person? I saw him in your house. Don't allow him to near you, except you don't want this community to vote for you." Do you get what I'm saying? So, and I am telling you that those governors can't even win their polling booth. So somebody who cannot win your polling booth, then how are you going to convince who? Convincing who? Somebody that you are owing his pension, her pension, somebody that you can't even pay his or her gratuity. I'm telling you that I'm from Mbise, no road. I can mention the roads in Mbise. No road. There's a place they call Abo Junction. Abo Junction is one of the biggest the town of Mbise. No road. From there to other connected other areas. Go to my village, no road. Go to Ezise, no road. Go to Abo, no road. Go to our house, no road. That's the place you are saying that the governor, you are coming to do what? Has the governor even win his own election? Go to other roads now. Go to other rural communities. Upon all the home these criminals are parking. Go and see the kind of allocation they are giving to all these governors. Go to, where are you?
Shouldn't we also be blaming the governors rather than the president, since he's making the money available to them?
Because he allowed himself to be messed up by not implementing that local government autonomy.
Do you think it would have been
yes,
been and solved it off
had
problem?
it been that local government function, and from Ayazumbise is working from that, I think that was 2 years ago, they gave that judgment. Now, I'll be following my local government chairman on. As the money is dropping, I'm following it up. What to deal with it? If you fail to do it, I petition you to ICPC to pick you. You are not under immunity. Are you know what I'm saying? Because the councillors, the Igbes, everybody will be involved. If it's 500 million naira, that 500 million, how many staff do we have in that local government? What are they doing? After paying salary, we have highest you can use up to 50 million naira to pay salary. Then the other ones, you put the grader, the payloaders, put all those stratos on that distance, so that they can be grading all those roads, so that people can be assessing their farm. Do you get what I'm saying? So that the burden will not be too much for you, the federal government. Must I be in Abuja to practice law? What is the meaning of practicing law? Practicing law is not having office. When you have a matter here, you come here to do it. There are some people that cannot afford to pay house rent here, but they can't go to their village because there is nothing going on there. Then when they get the money, you simply, because you appointed a local government chairman, you just dash local government chairman 2 million naira, 3 million naira. Say, guy, I think you can be collecting money from market and parks. Use it and meet up. Then the next one is that you pay salary. Those of them you are paying 30,000, 40,000. If most of them they don't pay them, then the other money you put it inside your private accounts and nobody's questioning you because you're under immunity. So that is the problem the president is even having. Mr. President, I don't know if nobody's telling you. Maxwell is telling you now. It's free legal advice. Don't pay me. Those governors are the people that are even the people that are even running you down.
All right, let's look at the call from His Excellency Peter Obi on the president to resign, and the pushback from the presidency saying his call is anti-democratic, and that's not the way to go. What's your take on it?
It's not overdue. Is the president resignation not overdue? I'm telling you that I am just a Nigerian. Mr. Victor, anytime I remember that there are Chibok girls, anytime I remember that there are children from Bo, Katsina, Oyo in the bush, I don't even know whether nobody's even talking about them again. I find it difficult to sleep. I find it difficult to eat. Then how would this president, how does he go to bed to sleep? I don't know what I'm saying. How does he go to bed to sleep? If that's why I don't like seeing an accident or anything, all those things, because it normally affect my body. How does this president be going around laughing? And somebody said that you should resign. You said that you don't want to. It's long overdue. So it's a welcome development. Peter Obi made the right statement. He's supposed to resign. Sure. In fact, we shouldn't have waited Peter Obi to say it.
Let's look at what Senator Adams Oshiomhole said about Peter Obi's leadership qualities. He has criticized his leadership record and political credibility, saying that when he was governor in Anambra State, there was issue of insecurity and he couldn't address such issues. And so why should Nigerians entrust him with a bigger responsibility if he couldn't manage Anambra State?
Does somebody like Oshiomhole have the guts to come to this country to talk? Somebody that even impoverished Nigerians? Is he not the person that contributed in bringing Buhari to power, second tenure, to come and mess up? Was he not the person that was clapping for Buhari? Oshiomhole. If we do free and fair election in his family, can he win? If you see them abroad, even in train station, in airport, in a shopping mall, they cover themselves to use this. They won't allow people to know them because they know what people do to them. Will have Oshiomhole be proud to call himself former NLC chairman? It is not when he left NLC this thing that we know what he was doing. How he was using NLC to negotiate for power. And we thought that he was even an activist then. Someone like Showore, people that knew him, and he has the gut to talk about somebody that left office with a huge amount of money, without debt in Anambra State.
But let's look at his allegation. Can you use data to knock off his allegation that Bakassi boys existed?
Listen. You also know that Adams Oshiomhole is speaking from a very negative, hatred perspective. Do I say that to Peter Obi is a saint? The answer is no. Peter Obi is a saint, and it can never be a saint. Nobody is a saint. But to place Adams Oshiomhole and place Peter Obi, there is no comparison. There is no basis for comparison. Peter Obi ruled Anambra State with conscience. Do I say that he's a saint? The answer is no. He ruled Anambra State with conscience. Okay, Adams Oshiomhole. Let's start with this. Leave APC. Go to which party? Go to Accord Party. Which other party? Or APP or AA or one of these unpopular parties in Edo State.
Some of those parties can take exception to it.
Let's go to Donut. Let Adams Oshiomhole stand. Let Peter Obi stand. In fact, let Adams Oshiomhole come. Let Peter Obi come. Adams Oshiomhole go to Edo North. Let Peter Obi go to Edo South. If there's something like that, let's see where crowd will come to welcome. Not rented crowd. I'm talking about organic supporters. So you use that basis. So yes, of course, Peter Obi may have one or two this thing, but Peter Obi remains the best. Go and verify. After leaving Anambra State, no contractor was owed, no teacher was owed, no pensioner was owed. No, he paid everything and left money in the account of all these places and do something that people say, what stopped Peter Obi from converting those money? EFCC have thoroughly investigated this man to see whether they can see anything so that they can pick him. You cannot. You say Adams Oshiomhole, who was encouraging rigging of election. Some people, I suffered because of that man you are seeing there. As a student, when we heard that he has been picked, together with the children and them, we are there on ground, thinking that we are working with a human being until we see. I beg, let's talk another issue.
Is there any scenario that you think that Tinubu can be defeated in 2027?
He is defeated.
How?
What do you mean by how?
How?
It's through our ballot.
Yes, because you make it sound as if it's going to be easy.
He's
controlling the INEC. He has 34 governors. He's controlling the army and everybody.
It's going to be easy. INEC is a human being. Let him mess up. He's controlling the army. That army is a human being. You kill everybody. When you go to a community, you use your AK-47, shoot everybody so that it will be on record that you shoot the whole distance and carry the ballot box because of you want an incompetent person to be there. It's going to be easy. Nigeria can make it easy. Have you not seen it? It happened in Abia, yes. Where somebody said no, and the people said no. They maintain it. And that's why Oti cannot mess up. Because he never misused that. He never suffered in getting that particular distance. Just like my very self, I won my primaries and some people wanted to buy it. The party said no. This is the person. They gave it to me. I'm indebted to the party. I did not give anybody 1 naira. The people that even wanted to collect it, party said no. So why should I? Because I'm indebted to them. If I leave them, I go against them, God will punish me. That is how it's supposed to be. So when you now said no to this person, like Oti, had it been that Oti messed up, God will just punish him. So that is it. And you that are leaders that are looting money, go and ask others. So those who are governors 1999, those who are governors, go and see how they are. They are looking. Most of them are looking like monkey, because there is no peace for the wicked. You cannot be looting money that meant for pensioners. You can't be looting money that meant for workers. They can't access their money to buy drugs. They can't access their money to buy DP and the sugar and the element they are passing through. They are dying of hunger. Some of them are sucking garri. And you are packing the money. Immediately the allocation come, you cooperate the change, you change it to dollar, you pack it in your house. You will die because of that money. It's a cost that people are placing on you. Most of them, when they are dying, they are raising costs on you. And they call themselves a governor. Cyrene, I'm not jealous. I don't even envy them. Because what you sow, shall you reap. Check your children. Where is their conscience? Where is their conscience that what are you doing with money? Shame unto you. Shame unto all of you people. Those of you that impoverish Nigeria like this, you will never die a good death. Don't go. Just go to Nyanya. I'm talking about FCTO. I don't want to refer you to my village. Go to this local hospital. Do you know that some people now has resulted to malaria somebody will be having malaria. You go to church to ask pastor to pray for you. Somebody's legs will be swelling up. You can't check your kidney, check your liver. You say that they do you this. The man will be robbing you rubbish. Few months you die. And somebody called himself a governor. Somebody called himself a senator. And you are looting money. You have 200 billion into your account. You have 120 billion into your account. Criminal, thief. God will punish all of you people. I say so.